One night, browsing Amazon Prime, I came across a show I hadn't seen since I was a little kid. And with a nudge of that sudden, unexpected yearning for nostalgia, I decided to watch it. The show takes place in a town called Cicely, Alaska. Even as a youngster watching that show back in Finland, I used to think, it'd be nice to visit that town someday. It's quiet.
Let's play something, Cicely!
And now, since I'm here in America, well, why wouldn't I? So I decided to go there. You know, road trip, adventure, all that good stuff.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Now, Cicely isn't actually in Alaska, nor is it even called Cicely. It's a town called Roslyn in the state of Washington, which is fine for me. I live in LA. I'm used to the Hollywood lies. Now, I did have a couple options which car to take. First being my convertible, which would certainly make for a fun trip. And then there was my other convertible. Could be fun in this one too. Right?
Wrong.
But my friend Matthew had a better idea.
Ollie, this is the coolest minivan you're ever gonna see.
This is the coolest minivan.
Yeah,
I don't think the words cool and minivan can
Yeah,
exist in the same
trust me.
sentence.
Okay, first of all, this baby's got all-wheel drive. It's got a 2.5-inch lift kit. Okay, you got the cargo box. You can store all of your stuff up top. You got a nice cozy bed in the back here.
Yep.
Got some water, your cooler, your power, your lights. So my friend, you can go and you can sleep wherever you want, at a trailhead, in a parking lot, in a quiet residential neighborhood. You don't gotta pay for hotels everywhere you go. And you can enjoy yourself a nice, low-cost road trip.
That sounds pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right, that's gonna work. Well, I mean, what can I say? And you're giving this car to me.
You say thank
why?
you, Ollie. You say thank you.
I said thank you. All right, fine, thank you.
Ollie, I'm giving this to you because I love you.
All right,
And I want you to have a good trip.
thank you.
Yeah.
That is.
This opens up doors.
Does it now?
Yes, because, you know, a 10-day road trip, that's going to cost you like, I mean, how much?
Couple thousand.
$1,500 at least in hotel stays, but you can cut that trip cost dramatically.
So, yeah.
Wait a second. How is your hair shorter now than it is on your trip 2 days from now?
You know, I needed to B-roll. The first leg of the trip, and the most unexciting to me, would be the about 8-hour drive to Northern California to a town called Redding. So finally on the road, but several hours late actually. So we're gonna hit the traffic, which I was trying to avoid on the way out of here. Once we get to Santa Clarita, and that's gonna make us very late. What do I say us? It's just me driving. But anyways. So, gonna be late, and so how can we blame the universe, other people, the traffic, our parents, our relatives, our circumstances that we grew up in? Somebody except me. I have to blame someone. No, it's me. Gonna blame me. That's okay. So we're probably gonna get to Reading, hopefully before midnight. I'm not even sure if I can actually. Probably not. Actually, it's probably not gonna happen. It's now almost 4 o'clock, and it's in good traffic, it's about 8 hours, 8.5 hours. Without stop, yes. So no way. If I can make it there by like 1 a.m., that'd be nice. So not much sleep, and then right away up in the morning and first past Mount Shasta to the Crater Lake and whatever else interesting happens to be on the way and what we have time for. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to be on the road on time. And didn't make it to even 5. I mean, I drove literally maybe 5 miles and I'm in traffic, which is kind of unusual. The 210 is not, 210 West is not usually that bad, but it is now. So maybe 2 o'clock in Reading. I blame the universe on the way there. Ay. This is even much worse than I thought. So there's something going on in the Grapevine, which is this mountain pass north of Los Angeles. And I've been here for 2.5 hours. I mean, we're driving now about 12 miles an hour, which is the fastest I've gone in a couple hours at least. There's periods that the traffic just sits, all 4 lanes just sit for 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm not sure exactly what that is. The quick Googling that I did, it seems that there's some kind of police activity or some kind of road work, but nothing definitive. I mean, this is so unusual, even for Southern California traffic. I've never seen anything like this. I never sat on a stretch of a couple miles to 2 or 3 miles for 2 hours. It's really bad. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Reading tonight. I may have to just stop somewhere else and sleep because it's just gonna go too late otherwise. If it's some kind of road work or police, some kind of temporary police thing, somebody needs to get fired over this. I mean, like, there are thousands and thousands of people who've been stuck here for the entire afternoon and now evening, and I'm not even halfway. Like, looking at the traffic on the maps, I'm not even halfway through where you got this deep red stretch of road where the traffic is just sitting. So whoever is behind this needs to get, I mean, actually it's a government, so nobody ever gets fired, but reassigned to some basement duties somewhere. This is unacceptable as far as I'm concerned. Finally out of the traffic, out of Grapevine, back into lower elevation, and into the Central Valley, California, which is the breadbasket of California, and of course supplies all kinds of food, grains, grapes, fruits, whatever, to all over the United States and even overseas. It's a massive area, almost only agricultural land, and it's a little bit boring to drive through. I mean, it's amazing at first when you get there, and it's just fields and crops, and just as far as your eye can see, just drive hours and hours, and there's nothing. I mean, I guess it's kind of like driving through Midwest, through all those cornfields and what you have there. I mean, probably not even comparable actually, but as far as California goes, you come from the city life and built up area, and you come to the Central Valley, and you drive through it, and it's just nothing except fields. And sometimes it kind of smells bad because you get the cow farms. It's kind of like you're driving inside a porta potty. Don't get me wrong, I grew up on a farm back in Finland, so I respect the farmers a lot, and that lifestyle, and the sort of commitment. I mean, it's a lot of work for not much reward, right? It's because you like what you do. It's because it's a way of life. It's your lifestyle, and but it doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make it any less stressful, because so much of it is dependent on weather and kind of things outside of control. And then all the new regulations that are coming in, some sensible, some not so sensible, and make it even harder to make a living off of it. So even though it's a bit boring part of the drive, my hat's off to you guys who do all of this work. In Santa Elena, which is supposed to be my midway point today, but it's past 10 o'clock now because of the massive traffic jam. So I'm going to travel a little bit further north, even though I want to go to sleep already, but gotta get a little bit more mileage done, so I'll drive at least an hour, maybe a little more, and see how late I'll be able to stay awake. Last night I fizzled out about, I don't know, half an hour south of Sacramento. I was just too tired to keep driving. So now I'm gonna head toward the Crater Lake in Oregon. It's about 6 hours drive. And of course we're gonna pass Shasta Lake, which is a gorgeous area and worthy of getting explored in itself, but I don't think we have time this time, so since it's on the way, I figured I'm gonna swing by the California State Capitol building. It's a really gorgeous building. I might as well, drive by that. I've been there once. This is when Arnold was still the governor. Well, the state capitol design, just like from what I've seen, most of the other state capitol buildings design follows the same theme or form as the U.S. Capitol. And I was just thinking, which came first? Was it that the state capitals were built first and that influenced the U.S. Capitol, or was it the other way around? Yeah, one of those things that we'll just have to find out. wonder if you'd bring around somebody from the past, like some Greek or Roman architect from 2,000 years ago, and you'd show them the neoclassical buildings that we're still building today to the same style. What they would say, would they be like, "Oh, that's amazing! Like we really were geniuses," or would they be like, "Really? Are you kidding me? It's been 2,000 years. Like, you guys, don't you have any kind of imagination yourself? You still build the same thing." These are the things that keep me up at night. I think that they would feel proud. I think that they would feel that they achieved something. And the thing is, they tried to achieve something. It wasn't an accident how they came up with these designs. They used all those golden ratios. They really thought through what would look good to the eye and what is harmonious. Then it showed them the modern architecture, what they would think about that. Now, I mean, of course, it depends on the exact example, but I think that they could appreciate that too, in a way. I think that if well, there it is, the hive of scum and villainy, or the heroes of our republic, depending on how you look at it. The grounds are just so beautiful here. They really did a good job designing all of this. We're running now, finally. It's 11:20 in the morning and we're starting to, oh wow, that's amazing. Scenery here starts to be more mountainous. We're out of the Central Valley now and the farmlands. I mean, there's still some, but it's getting more hilly and more mountainous, and it's gonna be more so to closer to Mount Shasta we get. I'm amazed how pretty it is. It's just incredible. Well, SoCal has its own kind of beauty. It doesn't have this. This is wow. Last gas in California, it'll be $1 cheaper or more once we get out of here, so that'll be nice. Oh wow, look at that. There is Shasta Mountain and quite a bit of snow in there already. I'm not sure how much they have during the summer or winter, what's the difference, but I was expecting it to have less at this time, but I guess it's been cold up there. Wow, it's beautiful. Well, that's a view. Got me thinking, might even have my lunch here. Looks like a view that I could approve while eating. Yeah, yep, that'll do. That'll do.